Welcome back. Australian cricket captain Ricky Ponting praised his team's bowling against what he described as a competitive New Zealand side after a 7-day wicket victory in Nagpur City in Western India on Friday, chasing an easy target of 207 runs for victory in the Cricket World Cup match. Australia openers Shane Watson, 62, and Brad Haddin, 55, piled on 133 for the first wicket in just 18 overs, as they punished the erratic bowling of New Zealand in the Group A encounter. Australian bowler Mitchell Johnson received the man of the match for his 4-wicket haul.
Yeah, very happy. I think you've got to be very happy with a result like that. As I said before the game, New Zealand are a very competitive one-day team and have been in most big tournaments over the last 5 or 6 events that we've had. So, for us to turn up today and win as well as we did is really satisfying. I thought our bowling was terrific, albeit probably from the first 3 or 4 overs of the game. After that, we really took control of the game. When Mitch came on to get the early breakthroughs that he did, sort of put New Zealand on the back foot, and we pretty much put them out of the game pretty early today, so it was a pretty satisfying win for us.
Look, I think the pressure that Australia are able to put on from a number of different aspects really hurt us, but in the end it's about wickets. I think if good teams can soak up that pressure, soak up those dot balls and manage to make it up at the end because of power plays and how good the wickets are over here. So I think it's more about soaking up the pressure and being able to repel that, and that's what we didn't do today.
Bangladesh managed to win a thrilling 27-run victory over Ireland on Friday in Dhaka. The Cricket World Cup co-hosts scored 205 and then managed to dismiss Ireland for 178 for a Group B win. Afterwards, Ireland captain William Porterfield said his team had not done themselves justice.
I thought the way we win the game, it was real positive for our cricket because I thought we didn't apply ourselves with the bat, but still we win the game by very good bowling and excellent fielding, and the support was excellent. So in a sense, I think it's a very positive sign for our cricket. The support we are getting from the crowds, I think it's amazing. I don't think anyone in the world, any team will get this type of support.
Virender Sehwag, India's in-form batsman, suffered an injury scare in the practice session on Friday. When in the nets, he was struck on the left side of his ribs 2 days ahead of a World Cup showdown with England. Sehwag, who had hit a magnificent 175 in India's opening victory over Bangladesh, was struck in the lower portion of his rib cage and immediately dropped his bat and fell to his knees. He was attended to by medical staff on the practice arena for about 20 minutes before walking off. An Indian team spokesman said that Sehwag's injury was not serious enough to require a trip to the hospital for scans, but added that he was being kept under observation in the stadium and being treated with ice. Leading yacht in the Barcelona World Cup, Verbac Paprec 3, was forced to stop at Wellington Harbour this week for repairs before setting off again through the Cook Strait. 2 other yachts, Group Bell and Estrella Dam, also had to stop in Wellington for maintenance, and all 3 incur a 48-hour penalty. Despite the fleet having notched up 50 days at sea, Group Bell and Estrella Dam were only 1 minute apart as they sailed into Wellington. All the yacht skippers sent radio messages of condolence to the city of Christchurch, which suffered a destructive earthquake as they were travelling by. The fleet sailed to Cape Horn before travelling north across the Atlantic to finish in Barcelona.
We're actually quite close to Christchurch, and like you say, for sure, we have a ton of friends in New Zealand, and I just hope that none of the people that I know's families were involved, and I feel bad for those who were.
Now for a change in pace, Dinner in the Sky, an award-winning concept restaurant, is back in Dubai. This time the high-flying dining concept, which was previously offered only to social and business groups, will now be available for the public. Local organisers aim to offer the public an exciting dining experience that will take advantage of the great weather outdoors and magnificent skyline. 7 National News joined in previewing what is on offer.
Dubai residents are probably used to by now in being surrounded by many world record-breaking structures and feats, from the tallest to the most expensive. However, just when you think you've seen and heard it all, another comes along. This construction site at the Dubai Marina Walk promises 3 months of a unique dining experience. Diners are first strapped into custom-designed seats around an unconventional dining table. Then a 100-ton crane hoists diners, table, chef, and waitstaff 50 meters up in the air.
Flying always is a dream for the people, so that's going to be one of the dream days when you're flying. During the sky itself is an experience which is happening in more than 30 countries in the world. We are right now in Dubai Marina. It's a very nice location. When we're flying over here, you see all Dubai Marina. I can say this is one of the best locations in the world for this product at the moment.
Once in the air, the 22-seat platform rotates freely while guests enjoy the view available and the sumptuous meal on offer. Skilled chefs and waiters are on hand to indulge the daring with varied cuisine options from breakfast to dinner. After repeat operations in Dubai, a local-based company brought back the award-winning Belgian-based novelty restaurant to allow residents to enjoy it as well.
We're catering and we gave a service to the corporate and as well individual. So now is the chance for the individual to fly with this table and have their dinner up to 50 meters.
Named one of the world's 10 most unusual restaurants by Forbes magazine, it has made the rounds of various cities around the world. The concept is definitely for the bold and brave. Literally adding a new meaning to the term gastronomic adventure, it is a definite must-do. So don't get so surprised the next time you look out your window and see a table full of diners. Remember, you're in Dubai. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
An 18th century imperial vase worth more than $23 million will lead Sotheby's sale of the Mei Yin Tang collection in Hong Kong, one of the foremost private collections of Chinese ceramics. Collected over the course of half a century by a European collector, Sotheby's said that the collection Mei Yin Tang, which means hall among rose beds, includes the best examples of imperial ceramics from between the 14th and 18th centuries. Other lead items include a famille rose peach box from the Jing dynasty in the early 18th century. It is the only box in that style ever recorded and is expected to fetch up to $7 million.
Mostly rarity. In the collection that we're offering this time, the Mei Yin Tang collection, you have examples that you do not even find in the finest private collections or public collections. And of course quality, which is always the main.
Italian trendsetter Prada explored a new innocent elegance at her autumn-winter 2011-12 women's wear show in Milan on Thursday. The cutting-edge designer created mermaid-like dresses in warm autumn colours with oversized plastic petals for a new modern elegance. Drop-waist coats above the knee had large buttons and round shoulders in a hint to the 60s look. Double-breasted coats were accessorized by close-fitting helmets, adding an ironic twist to the classic style. Prada's innocent ladies knew how to seduce when some models unveiled a scooped-out back as they moved away on the 2-floor catwalk. And with that, let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. New law issued regarding the Mohammed bin Rashid housing establishment. Emirates Environment Group announces 40% increase in cans collection. And oil soars 13.5%. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, please feel free to get in contact with us at news@city7tv.com or calling us on 04367 2230, and do join our Facebook page. But from the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.